Breaking news right now, a British oil tanker has been seized by Iran. NBC News correspondent Courtney Kube joins me now from Aspen. Courtney, what do we know about this?
We don't know very much at this point yet, Chris. I spoke with a U.S. official who confirmed that, in fact, this tanker that appears to be British flagged, we don't know if it's actually British owned as well, but that it was taken in what the U.S. believes in international waterways, and it was driven into what appear to be Iranian territorial waters. So this might remind you of what happened just recently when another British tanker was attempting to transit through the Strait of Hormuz, and Iranian fast boats, their little fast attack craft, tried to drive that tanker into Iranian territorial waters. In that case, there was actually a British warship that was trailing about 3 miles behind. It was able to move forward, act as sort of a show of presence, drive those Iranian boats away, and in fact, the tanker was able to transit through safely without any kind of a problem. What we're trying to figure out here is exactly what's going on with the sailors. The company who seems to own the ship is saying there's about 24 of them on board. Are they in Iranian custody? We're not quite sure, as this is all just breaking. There's also some reports that there might even be a second UK ship involved. So we're still trying to pull all the threads on this here, Chris.
Meantime, there is other news involving Iran today. The president claiming American forces downed an Iranian drone. Iran says it didn't happen. They say they've got video proof. What do we know, and what's the disconnect here?
So there's frequently a disconnect between the United States and Iran on what happened in these kinds of an incident. What we know from the United States side, from the U.S. military specifically, is that they say that the USS Boxer was transiting through the Strait of Hormuz up into the Persian Gulf yesterday when this unmanned drone that they claim was Iranian made some threatening moves, and at one point coming within about 1,000 yards of the U.S. warship. The U.S., of course, the military has the right of self-defense at all times, so they claim that they engaged this drone. In this case, they used this newer weapon or technology that they have to jam it and bring it down, as opposed to what the military calls more of a kinetic response, where they would fire some sort of an explosive or something at it to take down the aircraft. As you mentioned, though, Iran late yesterday started denying that they had lost any kind of a drone, and they are saying that, in fact, they have video evidence of it. At this point, the U.S. military has not and does not appear willing to release any video to prove their side. So it's really both sides with their countering views, Chris.
NBC's Courtney Kube with the breaking news for us. Thank you so much for that.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.